Good morning, this is Nereida La Sirena, and I know I haven't made a video in months, and it's been so long, and well, a lot has happened, and I am now in a year and a half that the cancer has been in remission, and I'm wonderful pleased, yay! Okay, catching up on life and doing things, some of the things I did this year, turning 49, I went skydiving, and we did some snorkeling and kayaking. So it's been really fun, kind of rejuvenating my life. But one of the main reasons I'm doing this video is because a lot of people who are trying to get healthy, they want to be vegan, and so they're going to these plant-based meats or meat patties, and I just want to let you know that a lot of them, I'm going to even say like 90% of them are not healthy, because they still have gluten, they have preservatives. When we're going vegan, okay, remember, it's vegetable based. Even going vegetarian, okay, you're being vegetarian based, not all these processed food, flour, okay, based. It has to be vegetables and fruit. And if that's something you're just having troubles with, you're going to have to just, take your time and go with it, okay? Because all these, when you make a dough, like when you do the cauliflower dough, they have to put some kind of yeast in it. And a lot of time it's some gluten yeast in there that's got to make it sticky, all right? So you have to be aware of that. Also, too, is that just because you're going vegan or vegetarian doesn't mean you're going to get healthy unless you do proper food combining. Eating proteins with a high fat is really bad, because the fat enzymes really block the protein enzymes for digestive issues, and so it makes it more difficult. You could get very gassy, all right? I have right now, I'm going to share with you my lunch here, and it's a smoothie, okay? I always put at least, can you guys see that? Is that coming out right there? There we go. Okay, so I always have one thing of fiber. Here I got apple. I got some blueberries, grapes, papaya. I have melon and orange pulp. And I use the orange and grapefruit pulp from when I do my orange juice. And right here I got my breakfast. I'll show you guys real quick. So here we got our orange juice. We like to freeze it a little. We live in California, so it can get warm even in November. And then we're going to do our celery. Ta-da! You see all that celery? And so then for the meal, we'll do a salad, and then, because it's warm, when it's colder, I'll cook my vegetables. But here, just so you see, I made some sprouted refried beans, okay? And they're sprouted. If you see here, let me get something I can point things out with. Oh, where is what I'm looking for? You're always looking for. Okay, so I'm going to use my blender stick. So here you see that still, some of the sprouts, okay? Yet it's very delicious. And when I mash that up, I put all the herbs that I cook it with, which includes the bay leaves, the pasote. Gosh, I cook it with a little bit of cumino and turmeric, garlic and onions. Gotta clean out that body. And so anyway, that's just some of the herbs I cook that with. And then I'll put it with the salad. Now, again, I don't put it with avocado, because the beans with the avocado is too much. So being aware, what are your proteins, okay? And as a vegan, what are your meals? Your meals are going to be half vegetables, and then half either the protein or the carbohydrate starches. Okay, so you're going to have the proteins could be beans, lentils, seeds, garbanzos. I'll use mung bean noodles. Also too was for the starches, we might use potatoes, all right, or quinoa. I know some people say quinoa, but quinoa. And that would be the main two bases. We stay away from anything pre-made, because again, anything pre-made has to last a long time. Okay, has to last in the shelves of the restaurants, the stores. So there's going to be some kind of preservative. That preservatives are toxin. So just because you're going vegan doesn't mean you're being toxin free. And that's the whole thing of getting healthy. All right, is getting rid of the toxins. So not only do you want to not put toxins in your body anymore, you want to get rid of the toxins that are in your body and push them out. All right. So anyway, that was just an update of not getting into these meat patty things and these doughy, like I hear people, oh, I had a vegan donut. Eating sweets with protein is not a good thing. All right, so being aware also too is combining certain fruits is very important. All right, for being healthy. So being a vegan and vegetarian doesn't necessarily mean you're being healthy. Okay, it's a good start, but you have to include proper food combining. I always say cooking for health is one thing, cooking for taste is another. Cooking for both is awesome. Also, cooking and knowing how to use your cooking utensils is a whole nother course. A lot of people don't hold the knives right, and I'm still having trouble with that one because I have cooked in my hands, cutting in my hands all my life. Knowing how to use the pots and pans and the flames is a whole different story. All right, and that's why you got to really take consideration and respect for the culinary schools that teach proper health cooking, proper food combining, and cooking for taste, and how to use those utensils. Anyway, so I don't want to make this too long. This is Nereida La Sirena wishing you a beautiful Sunday and this beautiful November California weather. Okay, and much love. Chasita.